Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Indiana's offense will start this game off with the football. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Georgia State hoping to convert on fourth down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got it. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Lost the defense, he's wide open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mendoza. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Green.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hoosiers are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. gun, looking to throw on third down. Intercepted, a first-half turnover to sway momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Run the gun. He leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got his man quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Dyer. On the run, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Washington. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Finds his man, it's Cooper.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And he eluded the defense and will take it all away. Touchdown, Hoosier! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. Makes his way way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nice move to pick up yardage. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. They'll give it to Johnson. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Safe completion on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Off play action. A strike downfield. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive coming. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Looking for the score! And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defense. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Hoosiers aren't threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. And down he goes back at the 3. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Barker. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up the 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, it's Dyer. They'll run the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires and picked off. Well, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Reynolds. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Buying some time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington.
And the Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the bench.
We've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick throw in this game.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quickly out to the tight end. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play with his offense. And the Hoosiers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Messer. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosier! Fit in the window for the score.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense drags him down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offense.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the returner goes down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the back. That is a big... Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Hoosiers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did, and David...
And he's on. 5-11, now it's first. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff to Johnson. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he strikes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback pulled up through and sacked at the 12. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Direct snap. Look out, he's got room. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll give it to Johnson. There he goes. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And some room to work. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Touchdown, Hoosier! A great catch and run for 6.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Toss sweep right. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Dyer. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They kick it away on fourth down. And they'll let that one go. And out of bounds. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Right on the money. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Finds us back in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team is incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.